Well, hello everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to another Minecraft Dinosaurs episode. I was just watching, well, this is quite good. When I ever come here, they all are, this is obviously JurassiCraft 1.8 and the pre-release 3. It's the only one that had the flying reptiles, as I call them. But yeah, they'll float down here, and when I walk around, they'll all come back. So welcome to the aviary on Isla Sorna. If I move away, these will start flying again like they did the last episode. So, oh, there we go. Another one. Off it goes. It's well cool, isn't it? It's just, way, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's just switch around and go and have a closer look. Where are they gone? Where are they gone? Yeah, so they sort of fly above the water like that, and then suddenly they go. But really good when they're like this, you can actually see the action, how they done the flight, which is really good. They are really good. And then they sort of fly off, and then they all fly. This is the Zeptosaurus, isn't it? Yes, this is the other one. There are 8 flying reptiles as such. I can't remember exactly. These are all pterodons, I'm sure. Yeah, they are. So anyway, guys, what we're doing this time, right? We're going to finish this. Say I'm determined to finish this. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. So I'm determined to finish this build this time, or most of it. Remember last time we got to doing, we didn't put the roof on the lookout tower. And I've started, what we need to do as well is put the, finish off the building land over there, which I'm going to do quite shortly. I managed, as you saw, I managed to put this in all the way around with a little valley up there. So I'm leaving that valley, but so I'm going to try and just get that sorted. The Spinosaurus area will be here, the fence will be here. I might just bring it round as such, and I need to put a couple of trees in here and stuff, and then we need to finish off building this as well, which is well, once I get going, it should be all right. Once I get the initial piece, which is going across here at an angle, and get the angle right, I should be able to use it several times down the valley. And then we'll go in down there, as you say. So we'll see how it turns out. We might end up not finishing this bit here, because what I wanted to do is go to the workers' village and start on sorting it out and putting a new building in, put the next building in, sort the buildings there. So without further ado, you can see now I've started the roof, guys. Without further ado, what I'm going to do is finish off doing the roof here. I haven't put the glass in yet, have I? I put some glass in around here. Yeah, I did put some glass out using that glass. Put the glass in, finish off putting the roof in, and then obviously there's another lookout tower with the stairs, which is up here. And then what I'll do is I'm going to do some building and stuff, and then I'll come back to show you the progress. That's our usual standard thing. Oh, I've got to take out the glass dome there as well. One thing is, I didn't finish off. I did the, you can see I've done the blocks here, guys. Oh, I didn't actually, there's some blocks missing. Oh, there isn't blocks missing, it just looks like there is some missing. But I didn't do, like, needs to have the exact opposite just there, doesn't it? So there's one more to come down. What I might in here is I'm going to cut that out, just completely delete that out, so that it sort of is a flowing aviary as such. Right, we'll be back shortly for you, a long time for me. Well, welcome back everybody. 3 hours later, 4 hours later, 3 days later. It's taken, oh, I'm missing a bit down there. What's happened there? Do you see that? How, oh, I must have just accidentally cut it out. Oh no, when I was doing it. Anyway, I was just going to show you that. I can see it though, guys. It was just one of those things. It just got cut out accidentally. And I think if I did that, there we go, it's back normal. Although, yeah, that's it. Anyway, first things first, it's all lit up since last time, guys, and it's night time. I wanted to show you this in night time. The building is finished on top, apart from the fact I haven't done the interior, but also the dome is now lit up, and it looks really eerie in the dark. It's really funny. Look at the shine on the water down there as well. And before I show you something else, I've also put in the new bits here. You can see them flying at night. They fly at night, you know. They come out at night. and I've started doing some work on this particular area here. So I've put the beams in here, and then I've put the lighting on it, so just to sort of put the scale of this down there. So I want to show you in the dark, so let's just go over here and show you this. So it does look the part. Oh, spot some stuff I'm working on. I need to show you that. And we'll just go inside, actually, guys. I'll come back to the fence in a minute. Sneak peek there. So what I haven't done, guys, is put the stairs in, which that's my next trick, which I need to do. But all the lighting's on. I had great trouble with this because I thought this is like the upper lookout. I suppose... yeah, I just need to do a bit more with this, because this is the lookout which you walk out here. So we walk out on the bit across on this stairwell overlooking the dome, so you can see the dome down here, which I think that's when I would say that was when they originally built this. So it's one of those ongoing builds where they build the dome, it's too small, and then they have to build a far bigger area to keep them entrapped, because like all birds, they don't like small cages. They would like big cages, so that's what they did and started expanding. So anyway, I will bring it back to daylight. I just want to show you that it's all going to be lit up at dark. So, oh, what's that flower going over there? So set time day, and we'll bring it back to daylight for you all to see it in the daylight, because you can see a lot more in the daylight, guys. I just wanted to show you this building, and in fact, let's go down to the boat. So much work with this build. We're going to have to, the next episode, we're going to go to the workers' village. There's no way we can just do go into the workers' village for this episode because of, hey, look at that. So here's the boat down here, guys. Look at that. Isn't that good? Oh, that's better than I expected with the clouds. Brings tears to my eyes. So there's the, you know, if the boat was sort of down here, sailing off to get away at the end. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I could see another flyby now, guys. Another flyby. If I could get that like that. Just the actually, that rises quite well. So, right, let's come and show you the rest of it over here, what I've done with the landscaping as well. So I just want to show you the building looking like that. There's trees. I've started putting a tree line in here. There were trees here which came out, and I want to put some other trees in. Those are large oak trees. You have to spawn in different types of oak trees to see. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go back down the end and come back. So this is looking at it at the far end. Remember this area, this area was a great big hole if you go to the start of the video. This took me hours. I'm talking about to get this going. It's not that finished yet, but to get the landscaping done, and I think the only thing is, but I like this little paddock hole. What I was going to do is fill it full of water and make it like a water area at the bottom. But this paddock area is ginormous, and I thought there would most likely be a road that carried on somewhere, because the only thing they never showed us is the access road. But this is a natural valley that goes off, and you could have a road which leads all the way at the valley. The big problem is with Spinosaurus running round, it become a no-go area as such. But literally all that was a big deep valley, and I've started putting trees in for the tree line. It's all been landscaped. Yes, it's as natural as it can be, and once we put all the extra bits on, it'll just look quite natural, especially if I put the water down here. Remember, the creatures would have been tagged. One thing I have thought about though since then is to put a little lookout tower up here. You know, like to almost like this would be a natural viewing area for the Spinosaurus habitat, because the Spinosaurus would have a lot of thing. Now, what might be good is, because it's up here on the cliff, is actually to put something up here on the cliff, and it would have a helipad as well. So access in would be via a helicopter into the Spinosaurus paddock, which I think that's like, you can think how did they watch the dino, but it would make a lot of sense to have like a cliff area here where the Spinosaurus couldn't actually climb up to, with a It's almost like that, you know, the one I've done on the Biosyn Island, which Biosyn, yeah, we need to go back there, guys, as well. So you'd have remember I put a helipad here, and then the lookout tower, you'd walk up to lookout tower. So maybe we can bring something in like that in here, and then you'd have a complete view of the Spinosaurus paddock. It goes miles down there. It's just something I come up with. So anyway, it's come back here to show you. So I've already put a load of trees in, as you can see. I'm going to bring some other trees in, but I didn't really want to put anything unusual in because these trees matched here. So you've also, you can see where I filled it in. There's a couple of areas which haven't been smoothed off like this. But there we go. Now we come to the fence. Right, so you can see the building there. And so, right, when I originally did this, the problem with this fence is it has bars going from left to right. So if you've seen the movie, like I have loads of times, so the fence itself is a metal fence with lots of bars, and it's got concrete finish at the bottom. So this here was the old one. If you remember, we did build a Spinosaurus one for this, but I thought that's not really what the film had. So instead of, you know, so this is what I've ended up with. I've just done some work on it. So this is what I'm going to put here, this Spinosaurus fence. So I'm going to use this design, which you can see I've made it 2 blocks higher. Well, at least 2 blocks higher. I've made it a bit stronger to match the movie. And when you can see that this side, if you go even deeper, what happens is, and can't show you here, but when the land falls over there, it might not actually, it will, and I've got to, so this will go a bit wider now, so we'll be able to come out about 6 or 7 that way, and then go round. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to like come round to here so it disappears into the trees, probably around about here. In fact, this is probably it. But there's a bit of work involved in here, because I can do this bit, I can do the straight bit only coming out about 6 or 7, then I've got to start curving it around like it did in the movie. So that's going to be fun and games. We'd originally thought about doing it over there, but that is the design. So let's just have a quick close look. So I've used metal, I've used, you know, to make it electrified. That's what I could do actually. I was just thinking, just the design at the back, I've changed it as well. This one just had some stuff, and I put some legs down there, so I can cut it and paste it into segments as such. That's quite strong with the electrical cables and everything. It's what would have happened is you'd have electrical cables joining this up, but it looks a bit naff. I could just have one, I suppose, on that. That might be a good idea, to put one like that, and then that would be the cables joining everything all electrified up and jumping across. Yeah, that could be the same, and then that could be the same on this. Oh, that's not okay. What's happened there? Oh yeah, that's all right, guys. So we'll keep it on that side. Ooh, to keep it like that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I've got to build the stairs in there, and this is becoming a lot. This is a week nearly, this build. I'm going to put some more fence out, and once we've done that, I'll come back and show you and do some more landscaping as well, make it a bit more natural. And I've got to do, oh yes, I put this in. Look at this, I put this beam in here. So what I've got with this space, guys, and that's why this space here, I mean, it could have been the fact that the Spinosaurus, there was the Spinosaurus paddock went all the way down here, but I'm not so sure myself. Because it would be a long fence to do a Spinosaurus paddock fence all the way down here on this terrain. It's just horrendous. So I don't know. I haven't worked out how you'd actually get up here apart from going across. So I'm going to do a bit more, guys, and then I shall come back. I'm quite happy with that fence now. It looks quite meaty, doesn't it? And we can put the Spinosaurus over there. We can put 2 Spinosaurus over there. And we'll get this beam going across to here. I might do some more landscaping over here yet, guys. I haven't sort of got there yet. We shall see. Right, some more work and then we shall be back. Well, welcome back, guys. And we're just chilling on the water. Minecraft can be so fantastic. Absolutely love it. Oh, sun's going to go down shortly. That's all right. Sun's going down. Anyway, guys, here we go. Here's the famous shot with the building on top. And a few more hours have passed of building, changing, etc. So it's all good. Apart from the fact I'm getting a bit of frame rate slowdown in places, but that's probably because of the world's building. So we've got, you can see some little bits there. We've got the Spinosaurus Fence, which comes out and stops any Spinosauruses disappearing. And then we've got the dome here, and we've got some more of the building afterwards. So it's really cool to say the least. So let's just go over here. I wonder if I've got it on 32 chunks. Maybe I put it on 32 chunks just to show you. We're going to go out and take a closer look, but I thought we'll come back over here because it gives you a really good view. And the sun's going down, so the lighting will come on. So you can see now that we've got some of the valley covered. That took a long time, and we'll go over, have another closer look and whatever as the sun goes down and the lights come on. I want to show you in the dark, and then we'll switch back and we'll go back into a mode where the frame rates are pretty good. But it's taken hours. We can see one of the pteranodons flying over there, but I wanted to make sure that this was like back to operational state with all the lighting and everything in. So yeah, you can see a bit more. So we'll just zoom up to show you the bit that I've done. And actually there's a new bit. If you see me picture on Twitter, guys, it does look cool in the dark, apart from the frame rates at the moment. So there we go. That's pretty damn good. So I love the valley, and like it's with this with the shaders and everything, it looks really cool. So let me just go back out and come back in, find out why the frame rates are so poor, and we'll just come back. We can see the Spinosaurus Fence there as well. So yeah, I did have it set to 32 chunks because I was taking a picture to put on Twitter, and I'll show you the other building then. So let's go and take a closer look. So it's all lit up. This hasn't been finished over here yet because obviously I've got to keep the pteranodons in, but you can see that we have got the dome here, or not the dome, but the valley starting. I've had to do this. Yeah, you can do it because it's at an angle, guys. I don't do things by half. It bows, so you have to do the edging, and the edging has to be done by hand because they don't go straight. The idea is that, look, you can see that there's like a line going down there. Don't go straight. Oh, I love the lighting on the water. But this will keep the pteranodons in here in the valley, and it does look quite impressive. I haven't done any of the valley work yet, making the bottom of the valley wider and the steeper sides as well. And I've worked out, guys, that if I keep this at this level, what will happen is as we go along, you can see it will go into the cliff on this side, which I'm very happy about, to be honest, because it just makes it easier. And on this side, it keeps at this level, so we're done all right. So anyway, I want to keep the light on. There's the moon. Why isn't the moon round in these shaders? And I'll then show you in daylight. But let's go and have a look in here, guys, because we've all lit this up, and we'll come back to the Spinosaurus afterwards. Where is it? So I haven't put any doors on, and I've made a staircase. Yes, we've done the staircase. But first of all, let's just go out and see the dark outside here. It does look very impressive, even in the dark. Imagine this being for real, it'd be so impressive. And the roof has been done, the glass is in, the top of the roof I've just put some lighting in it because it really looks much better. And then we'll go in. So what have we got? We've got the stairs up, so we'll go up first of all, guys. We'll just go in. I haven't put any furniture or anything in here, so we got up and down. So we'll just go up here with the stairs, and it don't fall off. I put the centre bit in there. I think it's turned out much better than I expected. So here's the top bit, where you can look out across over here, so you can look at that bit. And what I'm going to do is going to use the same building. We'll put the same building on a hill further down as well, because I believe they would have put more than one watchtower here. So we'll use the same building when it's done. Now let's go down, guys, because down is into the cellars. So I haven't done this yet deep enough. I've done it quite deep. Oh right, so yeah, that's got to cut. This has got to go. This is going to carry on building, but you can imagine that we, at some point, this is the wall that we will go through and out into the cage. So if I just come up here for you, so if we look at the cage from here, and I will, let me just show you this before we turn the lights back on, because it does look super cool in the dark. And what you can see how much the fence I've done. So I've sort of done it, just finished it there. I think what would happen is it would come round over here. It's just to protect this area from the Spinosaurus as such. And then over here, guys, we'll come back to it. I've come round here and I've turned right, and there's a path, there's a track, and also I've cut through track here. So, but I haven't carried any further. I thought for the build purposes that is it. And you should be able to see the, we'll come to this. Yes, there we go, that tower over there. We'll go and look at that afterwards. Go and look at it afterwards. So let's just put this in daylight, because it is, I mean, it is a massive build. Oh yes, and we got trees in, and we got different types of trees in. So if you remember, they were standing here talking through the bars, and they are big, and turned round, and the Spinosaurus was there, in the trees, just here, just standing here. But it's a bit of a conundrum, because somehow when they were standing there, then they run all the way down here, which is quite funny, because when they come back here and you see them running here, you can see the trees through the background again, so it's quite funny. So I think I've done a good as job as any with this in terms of the fence. It all matches up, and we didn't show you this in daylight. I just want to show this in daylight. I've had to, it's taken so many hours so far. And I was thinking of nearly a week now since I've done a video, and this is why guys, hand building this. Oh, now it's toggled down full time. I need to get those, yeah, there we go. But I'm so pleased with it so far. So what we want to do is just nip inside here. The track goes over there. We'll go that way to go and see the other building I've got. So I need to put some, like, it's bigger than the one in the movie, but if you think about it, the steps are sort of a comparison size, so it's not that big. It's just like, instead of being 2 blocks for a person, you're probably talking 4 blocks, and so it's people size build. One thing I worked out though, you wouldn't be able to see very much out of here. This is sort of the working area. Maybe the top bit was better. Oh, that was one to just see. Where will this come out? So the tunnel at the moment will come out in the dome, which is all right, guys, because I can do, because if I cut this back here, because I want to cut this to make it more cliffs, that would make sense. Although I would rather, maybe I can make it a tunnel and come out in here. I think I would rather have it come out in here, to be honest, because then I'll be able to make the bridge across. This bit of the dome will be gone. I'll be able to make the bridge across to the other side, because it was quite wide. People didn't realise that in the movie until later on, how wide the bridge was. That's why the Pteranodon in the fog came on it, because it was a really wide bridge. So you can imagine running across here to the other side. Or I might just make an out here, just for like a lookout area, and then do the movie bit sort of down here, so make the tunnel go along here. I might do that. I haven't decided yet, but I've got to do this. I've got to carry on doing the glass. It's horrendous. Got to carry on doing the glass. So let's show you the other bit that I wanted to put in. It's not finished, but there we go. So this pathway, this is what we're thinking. How did people get to this place without flying in? Because there's no helipad, but there will be helipads everywhere, so you find out with the sign, because it's so big. It is massive. It's 4 times the size of Isla Nublar. Anyway, so this would be the road, access road, and because this curves round, I've been able to bring the access road through the trees here as we go. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm sorry, you're all waiting for the Spinosaurus. You will get it. And I've come through here as such, and then I come round, and I sort of stopped here. I sort of did it. I thought the road would go around the cliff, and then the trouble is, remember, this is still part of the dome, but what I worked out is that you could have the road access coming down to here, and the dome here would, if you think of the height, we just sneak around here, see the height. If that dome carried on round here, guys, it would, for here, it would be pretty damn high on pillars, and I propose to do that, to be honest. It just makes it easier. And then you could have like an access area here into the dome, like an access port, because you'd need them all along. Anyway, guys, the water. Did I show you the water? No. So we got the water down here. I did say I'd put it in, but we got the little Spinosaurus water area as such, too deep, and that would be the edge of my fencing. I would put the Spinosaurus, I would use this as a natural barrier and put a big wall across. Now I've got an idea for this, guys, because if you've ever seen DeviantArt, there is a massive piece of fence engineering, and I thought, get down to a square bit, I thought, why not? I've always wanted to build that for years, since 2015. So I thought, why not put that, and it's like derelict, why not build that massive wall here, just for the fun of it, because I can. So I'm sort of like suddenly there. Anyway, let's go up to the Watchtower, guys, because we've brought the Watchtower in from the InGen Island, and I've done some work on it. It's massive. So if I go to about here, so you'll see there's the fence, and what I'll do when I get up to there, I'll put the 32 chunks. When we get to there, I'll put the 32 chunks on, guy, and then you can see what you can see from the Watchtower. It really does. It's the highest peak around here. And I ported in the Watchtower from the InGen Island, and we need to go back there, guys, because InGen's there. But there is an issue in that I'm missing the lights. This is all lit up, but see this on the. I found out the other day that these do. It's almost like, see that they've got. Yeah, so the lights aren't on there, but it's actually lit up. So when you're in the dark, oh, that's not what I wanted, is it? Where's that gone now? Oh, what's doing there? There we go, guys. Just didn't. Oh, that's a bit weird. Ooh, that's a bit. That is a bit weird how that looks, because all the rest are like this. So put the lights round, and then I've been sort of doing it up to make it different. So I'll show you what we're going to do. Oh, it's because it's next to a block. Just do this, and we'll show you inside, and I'll show you in the dark as well, because it's not finished. It's not finished on the InGen Island, Biosyn Island, Biosyn InGen, Biosyn Island. We'll call it whatever. Call it both. Could be Biosyn, could be InGen, probably Biosyn. So we'll just put this here, guys. So let me just show you this. So what I ported in was everything. So this was already pre-built. And it's all finished off in the previous build. You can go back and see that if you look at the InGen Island. And then this bit I haven't done anything with yet. I just need to put a bit of lighting on here. But I'm going to do something with this. I've just been moulding it around here. They're going to put this veranda here. And if I go on the top, then the helipad is going here, guys. So what I need to do is go back onto the Jurassic Park map. I need to go and get the helipad. In fact, what I might do is that I could use the helipad off Jurassic World, couldn't I? The top of it, just use the top bit of it, and then have the helipad here, because this is only accessible by a helipad to make it completely safe from the Spinosaurus. As you can see, it's well above ground. So this was all original, and then all these legs, like the support legs, have been put in because it's a complete research centre up here on top. I'm probably going to do something with this here, but that came with the original build. So let's just go up and show you inside, guys, because you might not have seen this. Oh, it's not finished there, see, so I need to just finish that. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh my word, how spooky is that? Yeah, that's a bit I didn't expect that. Oh, I know why, because I've been building, and what I've done is, yeah, I can see what I've done now, silly me. I've pasted in, instead of having these steps here, yeah, I put these in because I was doing a build downstairs, so I forgot about that. So there we go, there's the steps. This would be like a research area, communications area. Also, it could be, because it's the highest point on the island, it would be a communications centre. And it's quite central in the island. You can fly from here to various parts from the map. So let's go up to the last level and we'll have a look outside. So let's go here. I built all this. This is all still okay. I need to put barriers on, and this is the top with some weird glass. It's got this weird, I don't know why it did that, but oh, because that sun's going down. So what we just do, lads and ladies, is let's just get out of here. No, it's not got any glass on there yet. We can nip out. Got to put the glass on. So let's go up here. I think it might be good to have a little stairway onto the roof, would it not? So let's just have a look and show you the viewpoint we have got. So there's the Spinosaurus Lake down there. If you think of paddocks, you could have several paddocks around here. You could have a paddock over there, paddock over there, paddock over there, but they're all broken. So let's just go and change this. Let's just go and change settings, options, video settings, and whack it back out to 32. If I was in the newer version of Minecraft, of course, we could have absolute miles and miles. Right, let's go back to daylight because I want to see this as it is, and it will now build. It won't take long to build. It is, and you can see how far. I really like this area. In fact, I could expand it because over here there's a lovely little area over here which is really cool. Ooh, we got the missing chunk. It's got to come back. It's come back. Yeah, so we got this like paddock over here, but and with the helipad it looks super fantastic. So apologies for the slowdown there. But I want to take a snapshot. I want to take a picture for the thumbnail. There we go. So you can see now, you'll be able to see, there you go, from here you would be able to see the building over here. You'll be able to see the top of the aviary here, and you'll be able to see the aviary over here as well. Sun's getting up as it builds in. So it'd be really fantastic. And you can, because if I stand on here, guys, so I would see this as being a communication center for this area of the world, because it is in the center of the map. In fact, can I show you if I can go J? Can I go to journey map? Oh, I haven't got journey map in here, have I? I thought I did. Yeah, you can't see that. Never mind. Right. Okay, guys. So there we go, and you can see this from over here as we back off from here. Let's see this over here. So it is. Oh yeah, there's going to be, from here you'll be able to see the rest of the aviary over here. So it'd be pretty fantastic, to be really honest. What I was going to do was probably downstairs would be some living accommodation as such. And it's just like a service area. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a long time coming, guys. Oh, Spinosaurus. Let's put the Spinosaurus in. You've all been waiting for that, and I nearly forgot. That would have been stupid. Right, okay, 2 minutes, and we'll bring the Spinosaurus in because I've got the modded version of JurassiCraft. It's not got just a Spinosaurus, it's got the other one. So we'll be back in 2 ticks. Yeah, we got it. We got the Spinosaurus. I had to breed a few first of all, but the Spinosaurus is in here. In fact, funny enough, my Spinosaurus is a bit small. My fence is too big. I need a bigger Spinosaurus. If you remember the movie, this fence wasn't actually built for Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus had escaped from the other area of the map, and it was up by the aviary that it came and followed them, or they followed it. So here is the Spinosaurus. In fact, that's gotta be. Oh, don't move. There you go. So for the Spinosaurus, I think we sort of got to get a couple of pictures here, but that just makes a lot of sense to me. So we got this Spinosaurus. Oh, she's lovely, isn't she? Or maybe. Oh, yeah. This is why I like JurassiCraft 1.8, because I haven't got the new one. But it is a beautiful beast as such, and it moves really well. So it looks really good. I'm really happy, and hopefully you guys have liked the build so far. We will go. I will be doing some more in between. I won't be showing it on camera, and I've got to try and work this out. I will be doing some more. It's really hard because it's literally an angle, as you can see. It's really difficult to do because you have to bend down the river. But what I might do is just make each piece about that sort of width. It makes it easier. I might not put the next one till third, and then put the pieces in afterwards. But there we go. So we're going to the workers village next, guys. I want to add to the workers village and sort that out. We'll probably end up doing one building at a time. I want to do the building next to the saloon. I want to put all the chairs and everything before we get back there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks very much for watching and waiting for the episodes. I've got to do some more reviews of updated mods and add-ons because there's been a load coming out in the last week. And then we'll be back to this series. And I've got to do some more animal episodes as well. Right. Bye-bye. Thanks very much. See ya.